This video is brought to you by WeGotSoccer.com. Be sure to visit We Got Soccer for everyday low prices on all the latest soccer gear. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for $10 off an order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing video of a pair of Nike Mercurial Vapor 8s in the soft ground pro stud pattern in the Seaweed Volt colorway. This is the first unboxing video of a soft ground pro Mercurial that I've done. I've already done a soft ground pro unboxing of the Legend 4 as well as the new Maestri 3, so if you want to check that out, there'll be an annotation in the top left corner. Given this is a soft ground pro, you get some extras in the box. You get a stud wrench, obviously, for the metal studs that are screw-ins, so you get that stud wrench, and then you get an extra set of studs in this kind of little test tube looking thing, and they're basically a 13 and a 15 millimeter set. So you have 15 millimeter studs for the heel and 13 millimeter studs for the forefoot. This is a longer set. There's a shorter set included already on the shoe. That's 11 and 13 millimeters. And then of course you get a string bag with all of the high-end shoes from Nike. It's that seaweed color with Mercurial in the Volt, and then of course the Nike swoosh in that Volt colorway as well. Really cool, and something you would expect from these shoes. Then of course I'll get the shoes out of the box for you guys. They're very, very cool in person. This is probably my favorite color of the Mercurial line. I really am a big fan of the Seaweed Volt color combo. It's such a unique colorway. But I'll talk a little bit about the soft ground pro stud pattern. And I'll say this right off the bat, this is a soft ground stud pattern. It's designed for use on soft ground, not firm ground, not artificial turf, artificial grass, no artificial surfaces, soft ground, which means soft, wet, muddy. That's what that means, natural grass. It has to be on that kind of surface. Wearing this on a firm ground or even a hard ground surface like turf or artificial grass, or even just hard ground, you're going to have major issues with stud pressure. These metal studs are just not designed to be worn on that type of surface. So like I said, if you're not playing on soft ground, don't even look at the soft ground pro stud pattern, simply because it's just not going to work for you. You're going to hurt the cleats, you're going to hurt your own feet, and it's overall just not going to be a good experience for you. But that's pretty much it, guys, as far as the soft ground pro stud pattern. A lot of people really got excited when this was first kind of unveiled as available to the public. This was previously something that was only available to the professionals through kind of a custom sole plate stud pattern combo. And they finally made it available to the public, and people got really, really excited about it. But actually, by looking at this one, I thought this was a little bit different than the standard soft ground pro stud patterns, but it's actually not. I grabbed a Legend here just to show you guys a comparison. They're pretty much identical. You have all of the same stud placements on both of these shoes, which is pretty funny, I thought. So you obviously have the two metal studs in the heel here, and of course the two support studs as plastic ones. You have your two plastic ones here starting up in the forefoot, your two metal ones, and then of course a kind of stud in the middle here as a blade, kind of as a support stud. You have this extra stud here right in between the two on the outside. Then you have your two metal studs here. Then you have this kind of push-off stud in clear. I don't know how great you guys can see that, but it is there. Now you can see it. But that's pretty much it as far as the stud pattern, the soft ground pro stud pattern goes. It's still a soft ground stud pattern, but there's a little bit extra. Rather than just having your standard 6 stud, you get these extra plastic studs in between, which I think is a little bit better. I personally like having that kind of thing. It adds just a little bit more grip than you would normally get, and overall I think it's a cool thing to have, and something that it's nice that they did include. What's a little bit different about the particular sole plate on the soft ground pro version of the Vapor is that you have this glass fiber sole plate still, but as opposed to having the dual layer kind of running through the sole plate, where it was only 2 layers from the heel to about the forefoot area right here, and then it went to a single layer where you could see that the color kind of got a little bit lighter. This one uses double layer all the way through, simply because these metal studs require a little bit more kind of stiffness. You can tell that the sole plate is a little bit more rigid in the forefoot area. It's definitely not as flexible from right out of the box. So interested to use this particular sole plate and see if I can tell a difference in terms of flexibility overall in the entire sole plate itself. But other than that, there's really not much difference as far as the shoe goes. It does weigh a little bit more, obviously, because you have the metal studs as opposed to the plastic ones, which are significantly lighter. And then, like I said, you have the 11 millimeter studs on the shoe, as well as the 13 in the heel. That's what comes on. Then, of course, you have the longer 13 and 15 millimeter combo. Should you be playing on extra soft ground and want that little bit of extra grip, basically they're just going to be a little bit longer metal studs. They're going to pass the plastic ones altogether. But as far as talking about the shoe itself, this uses the Tasian microfiber synthetic upper Very good synthetic. It's probably one of the thinnest synthetics on the market, and the shoe itself just fits really well. I've done a full written review of the firm ground version of this particular shoe, so I'll leave an annotation, a link in the description to check out that full written review that really goes into detail as to how this shoe fits and feels on your foot. It's a really solid shoe, one of my favorites in the ultra lightweight category. And like I said, if you really want the details on that, go ahead and check out that full written review. There'll be a link in the description. This also features the faux leather finish, as opposed to the launch colorway, which is the mango, and that sail soar, which was the white and blue colorway. It had that kind of synthetic suede finish, whereas the Clash collection, as well as this one, has that faux leather finish, which changes the feel of the shoe a little bit. I'll leave an annotation to the comparison video between the two, which is the faux leather and the synthetic suede, just if you guys are a little bit confused as to the differences there. Also keep in mind, this is a shoe that you're going to have to order out of Europe. The Sock Ground Pro version is not readily available in North America as of right now, so you will have to order out of Europe, but there will be buy it now links on the review page of my website. With very good prices, and they also ship very cheap to North America. It's only about $12 to ship to North America, and then the shoes themselves aren't that expensive either, so go ahead and check out those links. They're very good to deal with, this particular company, and I highly recommend them if you do want to get a pair of Soft Ground Pros. Have them imported from Europe. They really are worth it. If you're going to be playing on soft ground, I really am a big fan of this particular shoe. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to check out the high quality pictures of this particular shoe, get a better idea of the sole plate and how it does actually look in person, as well as the colorway and the whole shoe itself, there will be high quality pictures on the review page of this particular shoe, and the full written review should be up in about 2 weeks or so, once I get a chance to test out this particular sole plate and stud pattern on this shoe. So expect to see that full review up relatively soon. But in the meantime, like I said, if you want to check out the high quality pictures, as well as the buy it now links, the best prices online, and pretty much the only place to get these Soft Ground Pro stud pattern vapors, there will be a link right to the review page in the description. Any questions you guys have, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and any questions you guys have not related to the video, go ahead and leave that on my Facebook page. Also, what happens on my Facebook page is I do some polls now, so when I have a bunch of content in to put up on YouTube, I'm going to let you guys vote on which videos you want to see go up first. So if you want to participate in which videos that I am going to post, go ahead and click the link in the description to the Facebook page. If you don't follow the Facebook page, so much happens there. All new content that goes up on my website, any pictures that go up, like high quality pictures, all get posted on Facebook. So if you just want to be up to date with all the latest content from soccerreviewsforyou.com, the Facebook page is the place to go check that out. So like I said, if you haven't gone and liked the page, there'll be a link in the description right to the Facebook page, so go ahead and check that out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.